you guys said this before, but we saw Bad Bunny and bad football tonight.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was you. That was all you, Ed. Good job.
The Patriots offense, and you want to go A to Z, they did bupkis in this game. Now, is it the credit to Seattle's defense? What do you think, Duke? Duke's standing here with me. What do you think?
I think it's a credit to Seattle's defense. I think it was they exposed the left side of that rookie line the Patriots have, and I think Drake May still could be hurt. And I think Drake May showed his age in this game.
Well, and that's a good point, Duke, because I think if you look at Drake May's performance in the postseason, during the regular season, he was completing 72% of his passes. He was the most accurate passer in the league. He was the best deep ball thrower in the league, and all of that has disappeared. And is it because he's playing better defenses? Is it because he reached the Super Bowl and you're going to face nothing but the best? All of that is quite possible. Yep. But he was underthrowing balls. Balls were in the dirt. He was indecisive. He looked indecisive. He held onto the ball too quickly, and he got out of the pocket too late, and that didn't allow him to escape. So on many fronts, I know it sounds like the quarterback gets too much of the credit when they win, and I'm giving the quarterback too much of the blame when they lose. But I really felt that there wasn't anybody in the offense that played well tonight.
Well, the other thing is Seattle punted 7 times.
That's amazing.
Right? And the Patriots, they only put up 13 points. So, I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know. Seattle punted 7 times, and the Patriots only put up 13 points.
And that punter put the ball inside the 5 how many times? 3 times.
He punted 7 times.
So it's amazing, Maria and Ben. You can come close to 30 points. You can punt it that many times, and you can still keep the opponent away. They were the better. There was no question. They were the better team tonight. They were the better team tonight.
Ed, can I ask you, despite this game being played much closer to Seattle than Boston, I got a sense based on the cheers and the boos, there were more Pats fans there. What was the sense there? Too.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I thought that was true. I thought it was pretty obvious, and I'm not sure that I'm not going to say the Patriot fans were cocky or anything. Oh, we're walking toward the field. I'll keep talking as we walk. I'm not saying that the Patriot fans were cocky in this, but it seemed to be like Seattle was going, okay, we got a great team, but geez, they were the Patriots. Oh my God, where'd they come from? So I think that was very true, Ben. I think that we did get a taste of a lot of Patriot noise and a lot of Patriot unhappiness as we have now reached the fact that they are the losingest team in the history of the Super Bowl. They're the first franchise to lose 6 Super Bowls, which is rather inglorious, but
hey,
okay, at least they didn't get shut out.
We're there, right? All right, Josh has a question for you, Ed.
Hey, guys, Ed, Duke, hope you're doing okay. This is Josh,
Yeah, we're heading to the field right now.
Okay, guys, if you have a second to answer this, what we're wondering here, from our eyes, did the Patriots' defense do enough to win this game tonight for the team? In other words, we know what the Seattle defense do, but did the Patriots defense do enough?
What a great question. And the fact that Seattle had a 12-0 lead at halftime, and the fact that Seattle scored
9-0.
It's just, Josh, you were very good with stats. They only scored 1 offensive touchdown, right?
They had the
pick six, right?
Yeah.
And all the field goals. So I thought it played decently enough. Obviously, they got to nearly 30 points, and that you can't say, all in all it was. But I thought they played decently enough. But when you're on the field and it's in the third quarter and it's a tough physical game and you're getting pushed back and you're now under and your offense is doing nothing, 3 and out, 4 and out, 3 and out, 4 and out, that begins to accumulate after a while.